Meet Joe. Joe wants to help his 8-year-old daughter, Susan, and his 6-year-old son, Steven, get better at math in school. They're bright kids, but like a lot of kids, Susan and Steven just need a little extra help with their math homework. So Joe spoke to his daughter's math teacher, Miss Phillips, about a new math learning aid called Yamie Chess that could help both his son and daughter's education. Yamie Chess is an educational K-8 math learning aid designed by a group of postgraduate math educators, expert scientists, and U.S. engineers from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, Stanford University, California Institute of Technology, or Caltech, Vanderbilt University, Columbia University, and the University of Arizona, who have come together in a pioneering collaboration with two-time USA chess champion and women's grandmaster, Jennifer Shahade, to make a math educational learning aid that could supplement children's math learning in the classroom with a focus on cognitive development and that kids could have tons of fun with, on an educational mission to raise math achievement in school. Based on the Johns Hopkins University selected animation, King Tigermore in Strawberry Fields, Yamie Chess uses a fun and magical cartoon universe where all the characters are the classic chess pieces on the board to teach chess, math, and science learning for school. Thanks, Miss Phillips. Joe liked that Yamie Chess is made in his home state of Michigan in the USA, and that as he often doesn't spend as much time with his kids as he'd like to because of work, he could finally do something to help his kids' education, especially getting better in math. The Yamie Chess Learning Aid includes a tournament-sized analysis classic chess set designed for little hands, an educationally structured coloring math comic book, which is aligned to the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics curriculum focal points to give elementary and middle school students a grounding in algebra, geometry, data analysis, number skills, and measurement. Joe liked the results. As Susan and Steven read and colored the magical math comic, they learned the math that underpins classic chess and developed their cognitive learning and mental understanding for math concepts and math problem solving in STEM education. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Joe's wife, Marcy, liked that Yamie Chess only cost $24.99 and engaged her children with a traditional hands-on approach using classic chess, with a magical story that was safe and family-friendly, with Christian themes of love and friendship that contained no violence, because in Yamie Chess, all the characters battle by classic chess only. Backed up by the proven learning benefits of classic chess, Yamie Chess uses a cartoon framework to develop kids' decision-making and intellectual perception abilities for math and science, improve memory function, and nurture children's visuospatial reasoning skills for algebra, geometry, data analysis, measurement, and number logic. Yamie Chess teaches kids how to think mathematically for the kinds of strategic problem-solving and math modeling that kids will need for college careers in math and the hard sciences. Coloring pencils are included in the set, and best of all, no prior experience of chess is needed. Good job, too, because even Joe didn't know much about chess before this. That is, until his 6-year-old son Steven started talking about algebra of the kingside horses after playing just a few hours with Yamie Chess. Then, when Joe got home from work, his 8-year-old daughter Susan challenged him and her mother to a game. Joe is going to have to take a closer look at this Yamie Chess math game himself. Yamie Chess supports underachievers in math and is expansive for bright students with more academic aptitude too, unlocking the door for kids of all abilities to the mental beauty of mathematics and classic chess. So take a free tip from Joe if you're looking for ways to improve your child's learning outcomes in math and science for school. Get Yamie Chess, the K-8 math learning aid designed by MIT, Caltech, Vanderbilt, Columbia, Arizona, and Stanford experts together with a USA chess champion to help kids build their confidence in math education. Order your copy at yamiechess.com and give your child the head start in math learning he or she needs to succeed in school.